Good morning, it's Sheila. I had to come back in and I have to tell you that there's a simpler way to make the tags. I went for a shortcut. I need so many of these tags because it's Christmas time and I've got so many gifts this year that I wanted a fast way of doing tags and also an inexpensive way of doing the tags. So what I did is I changed from the tag that you saw. It's nice, but it's a little bit fancier. The paper is 69 cents a sheet for 12 by 12, and I can only get 4 stockings from it. So what I did is, you know the inexpensive 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper? I took red. You buy them for $3.99, and Joann's has them on sale. They just had them on sale for $3, $2.99, and I picked up a pack of red paper and I picked up a pack of white paper because I'm using an absolute ton of both of them for the Christmas season. Well, what I did is I then went back in, and this is going to be found under my shortcuts. I went back in and I made an 8.5 by 11. Here, let me show you. Let's get that. An 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, okay? Then what I did is I took and I made a stocking, and I believe that stocking, let me click on it, is 4.26 by 2. I just did 4.25, and I was able to fit 2 of them high, even though it's an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. It's the way the stocking is shaped. You can stack them 2 high. So I was able to get 8 stockings out of 1 sheet of paper, 8.5 by 11 in red. And all I did was I made 1, I copied it, put it on here, and did the second, and I got them to fit within the paper. Then I highlighted or grouped them together, copied, and just kept doing it until I had 4 going across. And as you can see, the 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper is through there. Then what I did, because I did want the white background, I didn't want just total red paper, because I wanted to look nice, you know. So what I did is I took the same stocking or the same thing and just used, you know, did a copy, brought it over to the 3rd layer, and then used the little ball here and tapped the smaller arrow and then fit it within so that you could see that it fit. And here, let me show you, right in there, see? And you have that going all around the outside edge here, and that way I had white. And you know what, it was much easier to glue on, or you know, just use my tape runner and to put on that little white sheet of paper than it was to fold, get out my scorer and fold it and all that jazz. I mean, I have them both, but I wanted something simple, and that did it. So that's this morning's suggestion for you, and it's just a wonderful shortcut, and I have to show you. In 2 hours last night, I designed this and cut out, it took me half an hour to cut out 32 tags. Let me move this aside. I've got them bagged up because if you ever worked with BOA, my goodness, I had feathers all over everything. Let me see if I can't. Oh, I don't want to go this way. I want to go that way. I had little boa all over everything. And see how nice they turn out? Let's grab a couple of them out of here. Here's another one. And see the back? It turned out very nice. Here, let's lift this up a little bit. It turned out very nice. See the back? It gave me a little edge all the way around. And the front. And all I did on the stocking was use a hole punch, punched a hole, used some twine. And Gabby, I have to thank you for the twine because I used that on the stockings. Now, I could easily have stamped on it, but I didn't stamp on it because I didn't want to take the extra steps. I mean, what does it take to write Merry Christmas across that? So I didn't stamp. You can stamp a message on there if you want. I didn't. I just went for the quick tag. So I have, and as you can see, I have a whole bag of them, and I've got them inside the baggie because they do make little, as you can see, the boa kind of goes all over the feathers. And hubby laughed because, you know, last year he was complaining that I used so much glitter. I had glitter all over the kitchen. Well, let me tell you, I have no animals in my house. Look at this. I have no animals in my house. We don't have Miss Puppy America anymore. She went to little puppy heaven. And we have little fur all over, it looks like, and all it is feather. So at any rate, I have 36 tags done. There are 32 that I made, and then the extra 4 that I just completed. So, I mean, the 4 that I originally did with the fold over tag. Wait a minute, I've got that in here too. And I'll show you that one. I have so many tags in here. And I tell you what, though, I ran out of boa last night. So I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby and buy more boa. Here's the stockings that have the lift open tag. And they're a little bit fancier, so I'll use that for someone. I'll give them a fancy schmancy one. But I think they all turned out kind of fancy, if you ask me. So that's my tags. You have a great day. Thank you for joining us today. And, oh, again, a reminder, link up your project, any Christmas project that you're making. And as you know, I've already shared with you through the end of the year, I'm only making stuff that I absolutely need for Christmas and for the holidays, because that's what's all in front of us. And I'm sure we all have the time constraints because the holidays do that to us, where we have so many things that we need to get done. Well, that's what I'm going to be doing, is I'm going to be doing my little Christmas projects and sharing them with you. Matter of fact, next week I'm going to share a project with you that I made a bunch of this year. I made them last year, but I really didn't make a video on how to make them. This year I'm going to, and I'll be working on that. And it's those little portfolios that I make with the note cards. And I can thank Christy from Crafting on My Door, and I think I said that wrong. Christy, forgive me. I'll get it right, and I'll put a link to your blog. Don't worry when I get there. But I'm going to show you that also. So this, just link up a project, any project you got, and we'll be giving away, and you'll have your choice of one of those monogrammed portfolios, note card sets, or some stamps. Always give away a set of stamps, right? We can always use an extra set. So you have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye now.